Hi Pisces, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for April 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings. And to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Ascendant, and Pisces Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. So all that being said, Pisces, now on to your April 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Pisces, is the Six of Rods. This is victory, victory after a battle. So that's a good card for you to start off with here in April. I do feel that you're genuinely concerned for the health and well-being of other people in April. And you're wanting to see something come to a culmination point in some area of your life. It could be work or love, and I don't know which area yet, but I get that you are going to have it. You are going to have hit that culmination point of something that you've wanted to see happen for you. Some of you are getting ready to travel, and some of you are going to be making some new friendships, like social life picking up and improving here. Some things that you are working on and factoring in some kind of equations in your life or in business or work is going to capture the attention of others. And this is going to help you. You may get a raise, a promotion, or just get some kind of acknowledgement or recognition that you deserve and also that you need and will be helpful to you. Don't be afraid to ask for something, because I feel like you'll be successful this month. If you ask for something you want or need, you will receive it. And this especially applies in anything that would have to do with, I feel for most of you, in the area of business, work, enterprise. Some of you are going to put something out there to the public that people are going to be drawn to and gravitate to. This could be something on social media. It could be on a video platform somewhere. It could be a book or something you put in writing or some creation that you put out there. And you might get invited to attend some kind of special gathering or social event. And if it is involving any of your creations or work or something you know how to do or your knowledge, this could put you on the map in some way where you finally get like that recognition that you deserve or that positive notoriety for something where people are starting to pay attention, take notice of what you're doing, Pisces. So there could be some implications that will bring a lot of success to your future for anything that you get noticed about in April. You may even get some kind of recognition or acknowledgement where then people are going to want you to join in on some kind of fun event or party, but it could also be you get noticed for something that you are good at or talent, skill, job, knowledge you possess. And you may be asked to make some kind of presentation or speech or webinar or seminar or I don't know, but I get like you getting some kind of recognition, and then you may have to be, you may be asked to make a presentation about what you worked on or what your knowledge or your skill or something about yourself. So the next card you have here is also a very good card. You have the Three of Rods, and this is patiently waiting for success to come in, letting go of something so success can come to you. It could also show that you're at the beginning phases of some kind of successful business venture, business or enterprise, like at the beginning of it. I feel like, Pisces, some of you have now seen what's out there and you know what the competition is and what it's all about. You may start, this may be an impetus for you to throw your hat in the ring, in the arena of some sort. Like maybe you've been standing on the sidelines and you've been thinking, can I really get out there and, you know, be in the same arena as my competition? And I feel like you're going to come to the conclusion that absolutely you're ready to throw your hat in that ring. Maybe a position is opening up at a company or business where you work and you're like, I didn't really think I was qualified, but you know what? I'm throwing my hat in the ring. I'm going to try to get this job. Or something you see open up, or a business opportunity where you want to throw your hat in the ring as far as, well, now I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to try to get this business or job. Maybe you didn't feel like you were up to snuff before, but now you're going to feel like you could hold your own against the competition. You're going to take a risk or a chance or put yourself out there in some way. I see you assembling a lot of things, like it could be gathering paperwork, documents that are needed, that you need to have. Maybe you're going to form an LLC or a corporation. And to do that, you need to have certain things that you need to have to either file it yourself or go to a lawyer to get them to do it for you. You may even get some kind of opportunity to speak in front of a college or students at a college. It could be something some of you are going to do, or speak in front of a group of people that are in some kind of technical school or trade school, or some other, or maybe even a company that is in your field or is doing similar work that you do, or that you can impart your experience of knowledge and know-how to people coming up the ladder in the same area that you're in. You may get asked to speak. Could be, maybe they're going to ask you to speak at a graduation or at a high school even, or some other school or technical school or place where you can impart your experience, knowledge, and wisdom. You have the Eight of Swords next. This is being trapped and bound to a situation that you can't see how to get out of it. Or you don't have the knowledge and all the information you need. Some things are being kept from you, and you may feel like trapped in a situation. You do have some fears here. I do see there, or trepidation, where there's some things you want to put together or get yourself out there or get something you're doing out there, but you could be blocking your own progress, because I feel like you hold the key to get out of this Eight of Swords situation. I don't really feel it's being imposed upon you, although some of you could argue that. For some of you, I feel like you may be holding your own self back here. And you may also be going through a lot of machinations of like feeling like you're going through the weeds of a jungle, like, or you're trying to weed your way through stuff that's like complicated, too much information, or, you know, like maybe you're trying to be develop something on the internet, and whatever the website you're using or whatever websites that you need to get affiliated to or connect to, there's a lot of technical things you have to read, and it's very confusing, and maybe things could be worded better or more clear than what they are, and you feel like, wow. And it could be even in something you're studying. If it's not like a video platform or some kind of thing that you're trying to start on the internet or develop your own website or connect it to other sites and things, If it's not that, because I feel like for some of you, that's the stuff that's you're weeding through. It could also be things you're learning, things you need to learn that you feel are confusing to you. Doesn't matter what you're learning. It could be some craft or skill or technique you're trying to learn on your own, but it could also be connected to do with traditional schooling, like high school, college, a training program of some other sort. And you feel like it's confusing what you have to, like, have to travel through a lot of weeds to get like the clarity you need. You may even feel like some people have intentionally put some things in your path to make things cloudy for you. You may also feel like you would like to build stronger foundations of trust with people, with individuals, or with companies and entities that are large entities like companies or business that you have to have dealings with and do business with. I do feel like there's certain things that Pisces are finding, like they're traveling through the jungle, traveling through the weeds, finding things cloudy or a little confusing, or too much verbal jargon that you don't want to have to deal with. I feel that, especially if you're trying to develop a business, a video platform, or link up your business or your website or things you're doing to other people or other sites, you may find this all very confusing. You have the Hierophant next, which is God giving you a blessing, God giving you a warning. It could also be indicating there's something coming up here for you with higher education or higher learning. You could be the teacher. You could also be the student. It's kind of like you got to figure out which direction you want to travel in now. Which way do you want to go, Pisces? Do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? You also need to build up stronger foundations in your life, in yourself. This could involve your own finances. This could also involve your own knowledge and information that you need to build a stronger foundation for a career you want to do and get up off the ground, or a business you want to do and get up off the ground. Like, building strong foundations is a theme here for Pisces in April. Part of the issue may be you may talk to people in April that also add to the confusion of the Eight of Swords, that give you conflicting details and information. You may get conflicting details and information. And I see you being very reticent to take things one step at a time or one day at a time. I feel like you're going to know you can't let yourself get too stressed out or overwhelmed by too much things that come at you that seem unclear, confusing, or like even one thing tells you one way to do it and another thing's telling you another way to do it. Like conflicting data, conflicting information, things that seem too unclear, things that have too much description could all be very overwhelming to you. But I feel like an important thing for Pisces is to build a strong foundation in April in whatever you're doing, and to not get overwhelmed and to take things one day at a time. I feel like your clarity really returns to in a lot of things for you in your life in May. My guides are saying that Pisces actually are going to be suffering somewhat in April from a little bit too much information overload. Maybe you're somebody that watches a lot of videos on YouTube. Maybe you watch a lot of videos and you're like, you're listening to this one, you're listening to that one, you're listening to this one, you're listening to that one, and then you're like, wait a minute, too much information overload, because this one's saying April's going to be great, and this one's saying April is going to be confusing, and this one is saying completely opposite, like you're going to be on fire you need to, maybe you're getting too much overload of information. And my guides are also saying you need to also learn to be satisfied with something that you decide on and then stick with it. That's another message coming up here from the Hierophant. So, like, make a choice, make a decision, and then be satisfied with it and stick with it. Stop going to, like, this is going to be the solution. This is going to have the answer. This one's going to know what to do. This one's going to tell me that. It's all going to add to too much confusion for you. You need to trust your own intuition and your own instincts, because that won't steer you wrong, Pisces. You are definitely psychic. You're a water sign, sun sign, and you may say, I don't feel psychic. Well, you are, so you have to learn to trust it and tap into that. So the next card you have here, Pisces, is the Magician, and this is the card of the manifester. What you think about, you bring about. What's in your mind, you can manifest into reality. What's in the ethers and in the spiritual plane, you can bring into physical existence. And you have all the tools in front of you with which to do so. I feel that some of you Pisces are really going to capitalize on some kind of opportunity that presents itself or is given to you. And you are going to shut down all the nonsense and mind chatter and speculation. You are going to shut that down. Some of you are going to become more prominent in your field and gain more, I don't know, I'm going to say positive notoriety and recognition. Don't be surprised, Pisces. You may even capture the attention of someone, romantically speaking, that has a romantic interest in you and would like to get to know you better. You're going to be putting forward a lot more charisma and sex appeal in the month of April. And you're going to be broadening your scope of influence. So you have to think about what that means. How are you broadening the scope of your influence? Are you an influencer on social media? Or are you broadening your scope of influence with, you're going to have more clients and customers? Are you broadening your scope of influence through, you're going to have a channel or a platform and you're broadening your scope of influence to people that go to your social media pages or your channel or your platform? Are you broadening your influences with your kids, with your family, in your social groups or clubs, groups, or organizations you belong to? Only you are going to know where you are broadening your influence, because this is a general reading, Pisces, and always good to watch your rising sign and your sun sign together to get a more complete picture. If you apply for a job or enter a contest, I'm not saying the lottery, some other kind of competition, I feel there's a really, really good chance that Pisces are going to win. Especially if you enter into something, you could win in April. Now, you may not find out you win in April, but if you enter something or have entered something prior to April, you may find out that you win it in April. And this could be a job. This could be if you enter in some kind of lottery where you get selected for something. I don't mean lottery of winning money, when winning some other way. You could actually win money, but that's not what my feeling is here. It's winning something else, like winning a job or winning a contest that you're up against competition. Because competition did come up here in your Three of Rods card. Might want to go back and listen to that card again in this reading. So now the best gemstone crystal that I got for Pisces for the month of April 2021. Pisces, you got carnelian. So this would be the best gemstone for you to put on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you're meditating. It would also be a good gemstone bracelet crystal for you to have Especially if it touches your skin, you're going to get the most energy out of it. Sleep with it under your pillow, or wear some kind of pendant where the gemstone is actually touching your skin would work out for you the best. If you have to do have any kind of meetings, business meetings, or work meetings, or meetings of any kind, it's going to help you in meetings, especially where people have to have a meeting of the minds. This is going to be a good gemstone for you. So if you have any business meetings or any important meetings coming up, like with anybody, clients, customers, bosses, or potential bosses, make sure you have carnelian in April. It will help you. It's also going to help you stand out if you are in a position where you have to get noticed or recognized out of a group of people for some reason. Like, to help you stand out, carnelian would be a good gemstone for you. And if you have to do any work on the computer, I'd park one right on that computer when you do your work. Especially if you do online business, which most people do today, or you need your channel, page, website, something to get recognized. Carnelian's going to help you stand out. Carnelian's also going to help you match up with the right partner. And this could be business partner, love partner, business partner, or any kind of partnership thing that needs to happen. It's going to help you match up with the right situation and the right person. So carnelian looks like a good gemstone for you, Pisces, for the month of April 2021. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special Vimeo videos I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I use a variety of divination tools that are for very specific topics for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I've recorded. You can read the descriptions of what I've looked into and the time frames the predictions are for. You click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. But I post the most recent video series links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the 3 most recent video series that are recorded down below, actually 4, are first, my psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for the month of April 2021. It's like a continuation. As I stop this video, I go on to the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for your sign. And you might want to check your rising sign and your moon sign on those, as well as your sun sign. The other most recent video series links below are what's lucky and new for you in 2021, psychic tarot readings. And you might really also there want to watch your rising sign as well as your sun sign. But please be sure to watch the video trailer and read the description before purchasing those videos in that particular series. I also have the Big Love Psychic Tarot readings for 2021 for both singles and couples. That link is also down below in the description box. If you haven't gotten that yet, for love and romance, you might really want to check that out. And my Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those predictions last for 3 years. They start in December of 2021 and go until March of 2023. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools and give you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides. I post them there. And many people do find that these messages and predictions resonate with them, and you may also. So I would love to see you over there, and I hope you'll decide to check those out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings and the work I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link that's posted below. All the video series links I have posted below, and that donation button is connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It means a lot and it does help a lot. So thank you so much for that. So I hope all of you have absolutely marvelous month of March, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.